Hey guys, Ian here once again. Today I'm going to be reviewing Somewhere in Time by Iron Maiden. Yeah, let's get right into the album. I'm not going to do much of an introduction saying when this album was, blah blah blah, you know. Again, same guy who produced from Kills all the way to Fear the Dog. I mean, I pretty much mentioned that in every single one of my videos from Number the Beast to Fear the Dog. Or Kills, not Number the Beast. Sorry. Screwing up already. Alright. Let's talk about the artwork. Let's just go ahead and go into the artwork. The artwork is pretty cool. I do like it. It's not the best Iron Maiden artwork, but, you know. Not every Iron Maiden artwork is amazing, like Peace of Mind and Number of the Beast, you know. Not every single one is going to be mind-blowing like those ones. I mean, Power Slave, even though it was a very good album, it's probably one of my favorite Iron Maiden albums ever. It didn't have that strong of an artwork. It was pretty cool artwork, and this artwork is definitely pretty cool, but it's not as strong as Peace of Mind or anything else, really. It's not as strong. It's not. This is one of these. Iron Maiden do not have a bad artwork. They have the good ones, and then they have the very good ones, in my opinion. And this is one of those good ones. They're not very good. You know, they're not amazing. Like, amazing and good. It's just good. It's not amazing. But the artwork is pretty cool. I mean, it's amazing. It's good. I almost said amazing. It's not amazing. It's good. And it definitely fits in with the album, especially the song Somewhere in Time. Moving on. We're gonna talk about the guitars first. The guitars is your typical Iron Maiden guitars. Yeah, your typical Iron Maiden guitars. It's just very good. The guitars is what you expect from Iron Maiden and what you should expect from Iron Maiden. And if you didn't expect the guitars and you're a fan of Iron Maiden, then you're on drugs. No, I'm just kidding. Moving on to the bass, typical bass, goes with the guitars. You can't really talk about the guitar and the bass separately. You kind of have to bring them together because that's what Iron Maiden is. The bass isn't a background instrument like most bands treat it as. It's a lead instrument, and the guitar and bass go together. The rhythm of the guitar and the bass, they go together. Steve Harris mostly plays the same kind of rhythm of the guitar, not so much the lead, but you know, some of the rhythm and stuff, and some of the lead sometimes. But yeah, 2 thumbs up for the guitar and bass. Drums, Nico McBrain, of course, amazing drummer, arguably the best drummer out there. The drums are, he really gave 100%, just like in Power Slave. He really gave 100% in this album too, which is a good thing. Whenever he doesn't give 100%, the drums always lack something. Like Peace of Mind. I mean, the Peace of Mind was good drumming. I said that in my review. I'm pretty sure I should have. But I mean, the drumming of Peace of Mind was very good, but it was still lacking a little bit. But 2 thumbs up for the drumming. Vocals, Bruce Dickinson, typical, you know, the high screams. He's very good at the high screams. And he does it a lot in this album. Pretty much every song, really. If I can remember. Well, I don't think he does it in Wasted Years. I don't know. But, you know, it's Bruce Dickinson. If you like Bruce Dickinson, you're probably going to like this album. And if you like Iron Maiden and you haven't heard this album, you're probably going to like this album too. But I do recommend this album. And one thing I want to touch on before I end this review. I know that it's not that long of a review from my point of view. I don't know what the camera says, how long I've been talking. But one thing I do want to say is after this album, from Power Slave, Iron Maiden just went downhill. Like, Power Slave, and then they just went downhill. All the way to current time. So, they're never, this is just my opinion, but they're never gonna get that good. I mean, from like the first album, The Power Slave, that was like the golden year, you know, and somewhat Somewhere in Time. I mean, Somewhere in Time definitely closed that era of like, from Iron Maiden, their first album, to Somewhere in Time. Those are the best. Most of them. Except for Number of the Beast. I'm not a big fan of that album. But overall, this is a very good album. I really enjoyed it from start to finish. It really doesn't get boring throughout the listening. I mean, you got good songs like Wasted Years, that's a very popular song. Stranger in a Strange Land, Sea of Madness, which I think is an underrated song. It's a very good song. I really like it. And then my favorite song on the album is Alexander the Great, which is the first Iron Maiden song I've ever heard, ever. So, probably my favorite Iron Maiden song ever. But yeah, a lot of good songs. I definitely recommend it. 2 thumbs up for this album. I'm going to go ahead and end the review here. Good artwork, good production, good musicianship, good songs, overall good album. I'm going to give Somewhere in Time a 9 out of 10. See ya.